All right, so let's go ahead and start our notes here, your note sheet. I want you to give me another perfect square chart just to help you as you go along, okay? So your perfect squares, you should know them, okay? I'm going to go ahead and start. You can go ahead and finish it, all right? You should know these by now. I'm going to pause. You're going to go all the way to 15. And I want to know that. I want you to do this to help you memorize these, okay? Go all the way to 15. I'm going to pause it. All right, so you finished your perfect square chart all the way down to 225. Now, this is going to get a little spicier. What's going to happen here with these problems, and really, they're not that difficult. You'll be just fine. But let's make sure we have a good idea of, there's a couple questions on the quiz like this, and on your benchmark for that matter. What if I said the square root of 26 plus the square root of 101 equals what? Okay. And what I would do is I would leave you choices as well to pick from: B, C, and D. And I would say this is going to be 12, 13, 14, or 15. Okay. And these are going to be approximately, which is close to. Which answer is going to be closest to this answer? All right. So I gave you these boxes again. I want you to set up the same idea. You're going to put square root of 26 in here. Okay. Which two perfect squares? And I shouldn't have helped you so much. I want you to look at here. Square root of 26 would fit right in between 25 and 36. And it's actually really close to 5. It's really close to 5. So this is between 5 and 6, but 26 is only one off from 25. So it's going to be 5.1. Okay. Now over here, 101. Put 101 in here. This is going to be 100 and 121. If you look at 101, it's going to be really close to 10. It would fall right here, really close to 10. So a number that's really close to 10 would be 10.1. Okay. Now our problem is 5.1 plus 10.1, and that ends up equaling 15.2. So that's our exact answer. If we were to pick one, we would pick that as our answer, right? That's how easy some of these problems are going to be. Can you estimate and get through this? All right. Let's do another one. Square root of 30. Oops, I put it there, but it's going to go here. Plus the square root of 150 equals, okay. Why don't you go ahead and try this to start off with on your own? I'm going to give you some answer choices here, okay. Try this on your own. Try doing both sides of this. We did this yesterday. Do the best you can. Look at your perfect squares and go for it. Okay, here's my answer choices, and let's go ahead and take a look at what we're going to do. So square root of 30. Square root of 30 is going to go right, probably smack in the middle of 5 and 6. What would be in the middle of 25 here and 36, of 5 and 6? What number is close to the middle? 5.5 or even 5.4, right? Okay. Then either one of those. Now, so actually, yeah, either way. Now this one, you're going to go, where does 150 fall? 150 falls right down here between 144 and 169, 12 and 13, between 12 and 13. So 144, 169, now 12 and 13. Now, is it closer to 12? Sure. It's not right next to 12. It's not right next to 144, but it's okay. It's close enough. How about like a 12.2 or 12.3? All right. So now you have this 5.4 or 5.5 number plus this 12.2 or 12.3 number. Okay. Either way you use it. Look down here. And when you add these up, 5 plus 12 is 17. 5 and 3 is 8. 17.8. Am I going to pick 18 or 17? All right. It's closer to 18. All right, so we pick 18. Okay. All right, last problem on this. I'm going to cross this out. This isn't going to be needed. And the last problem is kind of interesting. I'm going to put a big square root sign. And then you're like, Mr. Mercic, that looks weird. I know, it does. But pay attention to what's going to happen. 20 plus 5 plus 10 plus 8. And this is all you have to do. Just add all this up inside. 20 plus 5 is 25. 25 plus 10 is 35. 35 plus 8 is 43. And that's really what the question's asking. Okay, so that's as easy as it is. I don't know why this is here. I must have taken some old one. Cross that out. That's not right. So now look at this and see that we're going to find our two perfect squares. Now 43 falls in between 36 and 49. Okay, pretty close in between those. 36, 49. And I'm going to do this number line again, just for fun. I want to make sure if people are still struggling. This is square root of 36 is 6. Square root of 40 or 7 is 49 is 7. If I did 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. I'm going to write small. 45, 46, 47, 48. So I ran out of room a little bit. But if this is the middle of 6.5, and I did run out of room a little bit, square root of 43 is pretty close. It's actually closer. It's 6 spots away from 49. And it's actually only 7 spots away from here. But it's closer. It'd probably be right around here. Probably about, this is 6 and 7. I'm going to say 6.6 or 6.7. Okay. And that's roughly around 6.6, 6.7. Those would both work out for me. Okay. And your answer choices, you're going to be able to figure this out. The answer choices would never give you like 6.6, 6.7 to choose from. It'd be like 6.6, and then it would be like 8.5, and then it'd be like 4.2, and then like maybe 6.1. And you would know it's 6.6, not 6.1. All right. The backside, you're going to use for your notes if you need to during your Jeopardy. All right. You can use this for scratch paper too. Remember on your Jeopardy, you better have problems like written down, and then you compare answers. So let me just show you what the Jeopardy looks like. So if you're going to start your Jeopardy, there's a lot of categories, but some of these go really fast. Like this one, between what two numbers? The square root of 6 is between what two numbers? The square root of 6 is between which two numbers? Square root of 6 is between 2 and 3. Wouldn't that fit in between the square root of 6? So your answer here, 2 and 3. Okay. So take your time on that. This one, exponent review. These are old ones we've done before. Ask questions if you need help. Okay. And then eventually you'll have ones that we know how to do before. We've had that one a bunch. Okay. So do the best you can. Best of luck. And then once you're done, go open up your own Chromebook and finish. There's a study guide quizzes that's going to have some actual quiz questions for tomorrow's quiz. All right, guys, do the best you can.